Everybody, welcome to the show. I am your host, Sam LeSueur. It's a very special episode, not just because it's the first episode ever, which makes it very special, but we got a special guest today, LaMarcus Bam Bell. How you doing today, LaMarcus?
I'm doing good, doing good.
Good to have you. We also got on the show here Ben Miles Mills, good buddy of mine. Ben, how you doing today?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Good. And so anyways, let's just dive right back into it. LaMarcus Bam Bell is very accomplished. We're very lucky to have him on the podcast today. Lake Oswego's first 6A state title since 2018. You guys just barely got that. That's nice. 2025 Maxpreps Oregon Player of the Year. That's no little title. You know, that's
not at all.
Nice. Yeah, you're proud of that, and you're also the Oregon Gatorade Player of the Year. How many people can say that? Not many people.
Not
right?
many, yeah.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, anyways, you rushed for over 1,500 yards, 25 touchdowns your senior year. You're also battling through injuries, so we're stoked to have you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. You know, I'm just excited, to be in Utah and get used to the fan base and meet everybody and, get the season rolling.
Good. I mean, since you've arrived, you've been here for a while. What's the city been like? Like, what's Salt Lake been like versus your visits and everything like that?
I mean, it's beautiful. The people are nice too. It gets a little cold, but I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna adjust sooner or later. So
get used to the cold. Yeah.
The elevation. The elevation.
Your first winter here, you're lucky.
Yeah. No, I was doing the workouts and I was feeling that elevation for sure.
Oh yeah, the elevation. Yeah. It's a difference. It's noticeable.
It's a little different, yeah. Breathing, just breathing. Usually, like I can't get air out a little bit, but
yeah, that's a good thing for when the boys come to play us, though.
Oh yeah. They're not used to it like us, so we gonna be good.
Awesome. Well, we're glad that you're here. Thanks for taking the time. We really appreciate it. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, just kind of wanted to dive in a little bit on your recruiting and stuff like that, if that's cool. You were brought here to Utah. There's a lot of coaching changes that have happened recently and stuff like that. Just from the player's perspective, how's that been, with your recruitment, with all the, coaching changes and stuff like that on the Hill? How's the vibe up there?
I mean, it didn't really change nothing. I was committed to the school, I was committed to Coach Witt and the coaches that were here, but I just love the feeling of the city, honestly, the team, the guys who were in the locker room. That was really the big part of it. So having them still here is it's nothing too far from home. So
nice. Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're very lucky to have you. One thing, is a big point of discussion kind of in the off season, with you committed to Utah. Everybody was really stoked about it. Everybody's like, everybody got hyped up because, I mean, you're a highly sought after prospect. You were first committed to Oregon State, then you reopened, and then you decided to, commit to Utah. And then obviously the Ducks came knocking and they wanted to, they were trying to, get talk to you. Yeah. Do you want to just kind of take us through that? I mean, you don't have to go through all of it, but how was that? And with what's it like just being a prospect that's like, hey, I'm committed to a school, but I still got these teams and coaches that are calling me because they're like, bro, I want you on my team. What, just kind of walk us through that. What's that like?
I mean, it was definitely a process, just a lot of thinking, a lot of praying while talking to my family, but we knew what home was the day we committed to Utah, so it wasn't going to change, honestly.
Really?
Some good schools reaching out, but I was locked in where I was going. I was going to stay like that. So,
hey, that fires me up. That fires me up as a Utah fan to hear, because it's that's you're the exact kind of the exact dude we want on the team. I'm sure Ben could talk a little bit about this, but as far as what's attractive to Utah is from the player's standpoint, maybe cultural wise, but Ben played for the U for a little bit. What about Utah is attractive, and what really just made you be I want to play in this place?
I mean, it's not far from home. Definitely, it's close enough to get back home, see my family. My family can come out and see me play. But this is the way we carry ourselves is really something I love. The way Coach Scalley's bringing in our culture and all that, and kind of telling us he tells us he loves us every day. Like they make it more like a family here than a football team. So that's really the big part of it. I love that part, and it's nothing you don't want to be at. So
Yeah, yeah. Ben, what would you say about your time at Utah with like the culture and everything? Like, what's what's attractive for that as from the perspective of a recruit?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's super, super cool is as a walk on, I couldn't tell too much about the difference between myself and a scholarship player until we were on like the back end of things, like perks. This was a little bit before NIL, so some scholarship guys got a few more perks as far as like meal tickets and stuff like that. But when you walk into that facility, like bam, you hit it right on the head. It's everybody's family, everybody's equal, everybody's one. I'm one to your one, you're two to my two, and that's something that really, really stands out when you take a team that's been through the adversity that they've been through, like this last few months in this off season with the coaching changes. The guys that are stuck in that locker room are true like Utah men, and that's like the definition of what it means to be like a real stand-up guy in just the community, honestly, period, in your life. As a husband, as a father, you want to be the person that stands in there, hangs in there, and commits to your family, commits to your wife, commits to whatever it is that you're doing, and you stick in and you weather the storm. And that's one thing that I really, really loved is we were coming off of like the 2018 season when they were recruiting me, and it was a pretty good, decent season, but they were like, everybody's like 2019 is going to be the year. 2019 is going to be the year. And that's when it started, when you walked into that locker room, nobody cared about any of that. It was, what do I have to do today to accomplish my job to make sure that this team is a better team tomorrow? And that's like the number one most attractive thing to any organization as a whole.
Sweet. I like it. I love it. And yeah, and it seems like from what Bam is saying, it's like that culture is like kind of stayed steady, It's like, because I mean, like Bam, you were recruited hard, Coach Witt, Coach Scally. What about Scally is like what makes you buy into Scally? Like why do you like Morgan so much?
I mean, he just kept everything we learned going. Like he kind of Coach Witt left, and he was just plugged in and just knew what we needed to do, and just loved us up definitely. So
love it. And how about Mark Atuaya? How's your relationship with him? I mean, he's a great guy. Yeah.
I mean, he recruited me my sophomore year out of high school. He was recruiting me all high school when he was at Washington State. So when he got to Utah, I committed to Oregon State, like, I want to say the week before he left. Yeah. And then he called me and he was like, hey, like, I'm in Utah now. And I was like, oh, like, and I had this relationship with him. So just, I wanted to follow him definitely. Like, he was the guy who believed in me when nobody did. Like, he was I want to say my second offer. So he
really
believed in me when nobody did. Yeah. When I was just a kid from Oregon, my best offer was Nevada before that. And I was just a kid from Oregon. He took the chance on me, and I want to repay that back. So I appreciate him most.
Oh, we love that. Yeah, no, we love Mark. We love Mark. He's a great guy.
Yes,
anyways, dude, we're super happy that you're here. We know that it's in the landscape of college football right now, there's just a lot of things going on. It can get messy. But yeah, just to talk about a couple more things, with your high school, you guys won the state chip. Do you want to just kind of like go through your senior year? You got hurt a little bit. What was that like, battling adversity, trying to kind of bounce back from that?
It was definitely hard. I mean, I remember leading up to our first game, we were down in South Medford from Oregon, from Portland, where we are. It's like 6-hour drive, and I was not able to play. So I drove 6 hours, sat on the sideline, watched my team play, then drove 6 hours back, didn't get to play. So it was definitely hard. And, battling that injury that I had was no joke. So I had to take it serious. Or like hamstring injury, those last forever. So to make sure I got that right before, I did anything. And then I went out and played my first games. Then my fifth game, sprained my ankle pretty bad. So that was the next one. And it was just like, I can't catch
it was just one thing after the next.
Yeah. And then I set out the next game after that. And then I came back against one of our rival schools, West Lynn, Maxpreps National Game of the Week. My ankle couldn't run, had no like mobility, no foot, like it was horrible.
Really?
So I still went out and played just because, the caliber of the game. I wanted to, be there for my team and support them
Yeah.
any chance I can get. So I went out and played. Did not have a good game at all. I literally couldn't run. So it was
Dude.
it was kind of hard, but I ain't gonna make
Yeah.
no excuses. We lost that game, but that game really woke us up and kind of let us know we could be beat because we
Mm.
had like 7 D1 guys on our team. So, we're
Yeah.
going into the season like 7 D1 guys in Oregon. Like, this is an unbeatable team. So,
Yeah.
losing that game really helped to show us we could be beat and kind of humbled us. And then after that, it was just go straight ahead. We started killing teams. Like, we
Yeah.
won 35-6 in the state championship.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you don't really see state championship scores
No.
like that. So,
On the 6A.
yeah.
Unlike that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah, that's
we
crazy.
were this close to setting a record too. The first shutout in like 7 years in the state chip,
Really?
but they scored on the last like two. Did you see that? Like, I don't know, but it was like 2 seconds. 2 seconds left.
And they scored at the
on the
very end.
field. We're running on the field celebrating, and they're scoring. So,
Oh, really?
everybody's kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Dude, that is garbage. That's garbage.
Yeah,
time.
so everybody on the field who's on the field is running to the middle of the field to celebrate, and they're running the other way, scoring a touchdown while we're
Yeah.
nobody paying attention like that. So, but yeah, that was just an amazing way to top off our season for real.
That would be Ben on the other team. He would be the one running that where you guys are celebrating and
No,
go,
yeah.
Stats.
Because the guy stops running, and then I think he realized the game wasn't over, so then he starts running again. But we're all on the other side of the field, so we're not even worried about it. But, yeah.
Hey, well, you got the ring. You got the ring. No, what was that, Ben?
I was just saying they're doing anything to stop the shutout.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got the ring. That's all that matters. That's all that
yeah,
matters.
sure.
Hopefully, get a couple more rings. Well, you're here in the city, right?
Oh yeah,
really.
Win that Big 12 championship.
The Big
go to
12
the playoffs,
championship.
do some great things there. So
that's what's gonna happen. How do you feel about this offense? We brought in a new offensive coordinator. I'm sure you were close to Jason Beck. How do you feel about who the Utes brought in?
I mean, change is always going to happen. So it's just how you adjust to it. I mean, Coach McGivern definitely has an idea and knows what he's doing. So I'm all in on him. I'm not really worried about nothing.
Yeah.
I expect everything to, stay the same a little bit. We have some great running backs here and, great running quarterbacks. So, we just we're going to use what we can use and just do what we can do and, dominate. So,
yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And yeah, I mean, just like kind of being around the team last year, there's just like, kind of just like the group is they're very close knit, like everybody's super tight, everybody's close, and like the players are very close friends with each other. So like I'm sure, like, how's it been since you got here? Like, has the team like embraced you? Have you being, like, what relationships have you like developed more, than others? Looks like I think Ben just got kicked, so I'm gonna kick him real fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just like your relationships, like since you got to Salt Lake, how's it been like with the team? Like they embrace you? Who's been like a leader to you as far as that, like reached out?
Yeah, I mean, I've always had a relationship with Bird just because me and him being related with the same agent. But once I got here, I kind of started getting closer with Wade Sean and kind of, just being his like trying to learn from him and learn his game and how he does stuff and just learn under the guys that we have here. They've had the experience, so they know how it is. So I'm just trying to adjust and get used to it. Like, them helping me along the way is definitely going to be a good thing. But
yeah. Oh, I love that. I love the energy. Wade Sean, he's got some interesting energy. He's a funny guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Most definitely. We're always cracking jokes in the locker room.
Yeah. You guys are both really close with Mark too, obviously.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, dude, anyways, we're very happy that you came. We know that it's hard, with college football these days, being a highly sought after recruit. As far as like things like tampering goes, I know you don't really know a ton about it. It's like you haven't experienced a ton about it just because you kind of just got to college. But like what about like coaches and like, kind of, because like there's like the gray area of like what's okay and what's not. And how much of that have you experienced and like how real is it? Because it's like there's a lot of people out in college football that are like, oh, there's people that are like super like, like they Dabo just barely said about Ole Miss's coach that like they were tampering with one of his recruits.
Yeah.
One of Utah's recruits just got hit the transfer portal and went to Michigan. It's LeSueur Moa. So like how does that affect the current class and like all you guys that are in there right now? Like how big a factor is that? And does it affect like the vibe in there at all?
I would say no. I mean, the guys who are all in are all in. So we don't really worry about the guy. The guys who leave, they leave. And, we just got to do what we do to stay focused and, focus on our team and what we have here. So, I mean, if we're all in, we're all in. So there's nothing to really worry about.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So it's just good. It's that culture that Morgan Scalley's kind of instilled into you guys. And it's like,
yes, sir.
Staying strong there. So, but yeah. So as far as like your team goals go for this year, what's like the energy? What are you guys hoping to? I know that's Big 12 championship is what you guys have your mark set on. How realistically, what do you guys think? What is Utah going to look like in 2026?
I mean, definitely Big 12 championship, like you said, but we can do anything we put our mind to. Honestly, we got the talent for it. We got the guys for it. We got the coaches for it. So, we can go as far as we believe in ourselves and how far, we can push ourselves to get there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm expecting anything, honestly. Big 12 championship, playing the NAG, anything, schools do anything that people don't expect. Like, for example, this year, nobody expected Indiana to do what they did, but, they had the guys for it, they had the coach for it, and, they executed. So, yeah.
Bought in, like, and that's the vibe that we get of like what the team is looking like right now, is that people are bought into what's happening.
Sure.
They're bought in with the people that are there, and it's like talking to you, it's like just confirms that, right? But yeah, anyways, it's in like, as far as what it looks like with the offense, and like what do you expect your role to be? Because like, you're a true freshman. But obviously, like, dude, you're an elite player. Like, all these programs were coming after you. People wanted you to flip from Utah. Like, we were very blessed that you stuck with us. And like, we're happy that you're here. And it's like, what do you expect your role to be? And what are your goals as a true freshman on this team?
I mean, I'm really, like, honestly, a stay down till you come up type of guy. So I'm expecting, whatever they need me to do, I'll do, and just stay in that role. I mean, I'm still 17. I don't turn 18 till July, so I'm still a young guy.
You're still 17?
I got time to develop and all that still. So,
oh, yeah.
I'm just staying down till I'm needed, and, if I get in that position, I'm going to do what I can do to, show them I'm the guy for it, so.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm sure your number's going to get called, dude. You're talented as hell, so it's like, everybody knows that.
Sure.
You're going to fit in well. But yeah, and like, what would you say, just to kind of like wrap it up, like we're really excited for the season. We're excited to see, what you do. Also, dude, did you like the BYU basketball game? Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was there with Ben, and I wanted to come say what up, but you left before we were leaving. But yeah, you get a little bit of like the taste of like what the passion of like that rivalry is, right?
No, yeah, it's definitely something. I was seeing some arguments after the game and all that. So
oh yeah,
I know they take it serious.
Oh, bro, you're gonna do is just learn more and more about it, though. Like it's intense. It's bad. Like Washington and Oregon, I don't know too much about that. I'm sure you can speak to more about that, or Oregon State and Oregon. I don't like it's. I'm sure it's like
it's not the same. I'm telling you, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. No, okay. The rivalry here compared to there, no.
Really?
They're the same, yeah.
That's it. See, that's what I want. That's what I assume. And like being from Utah, we all think that, but it's like it's to hear that from an outside source. It's.
I mean, it's because like every year it's a toss up. Like with Oregon State and Oregon, we kind of know who's gonna win that every time, And then with Oregon and Washington, you kind of have an idea before you go into the game. So, but with BYU, Utah, the two good teams every year, so you never know what can happen.
Hey, yeah, you looking forward to playing in that game?
You already know. I have 4 teammates who play at BYU.
Really?
I played, Brock Harris, Terrence Sirion, and the Pula twins. I played 7-on-7 with them. So
really?
I played, since my freshman year. So I've known them for a long time. So me and Terrence actually grew up together.
Really?
Yeah, we were rivals in elementary school. We went to Rivalry, rival youth program. So
that's crazy.
For the longest.
That's crazy. So it's gonna be personal then. It's personal.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him after the game too. I'm gonna hug him up and all that, but it's personal when we get on that field for sure.
Yeah, Brock's going on a mission, so like maybe by the time he gets back, you're just gonna be at that elite level, and you'll be able to run
Yes,
all
sir.
over him. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, that's just the rivalry. It's nice to hear the players that come in that are from out of state like understand that, because like
No, yeah.
because it's like, dude, that's such a big thing here. It's like,
Yeah.
but
You
I
can
mean,
just feel it too. Like when just anything when time BYU is missing, you could just tell like people are just like, yeah, we want that game bad. So
yeah, yeah.
I gotta have the same feeling. Even though I didn't play, I gotta have the same feeling. So
Hey, you probably will be playing, bro. Who knows? Who knows?
yes,
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, just to kind of to wrap it up, I know you got things to do. You're a busy guy. You got places to be. But yeah, like if as far as recruits, like if you had a message to recruits that are like being recruited to Utah, highly sought after, like you, super talented, all these big blue blood programs are wanting to bring them in. What about Utah? What's the pitch to come to Utah? And you being here, like, what's it like? Just true, authentic feelings. How's it been? And what would you say to them that are coming to Utah?
I mean, these coaches do it for the love of the players. They don't do it for the flashiness and all that. So I say just like, if you want to have a loving family, not just coaches and a team, come here. This is a place where, you feel like you have brothers everywhere you go, no matter what. Everybody's talking to each other, even though I don't know this guy from anywhere, he'll still talk to me and just conversate with me. So, it's just a family feeling, family culture feeling. So if you want one of that instead of just the flashiness, and this is the place to be.
Awesome. We love it. We love it. Well, Bam, dude, thank you so much for coming on, bro. Really, I appreciate it. This is, like I said, this was the first episode ever. So like it was kind of janky that it's like,
All good.
I'm sorry. It's like tried to be as professional as I can, but anyways, but
Yes, sir.
yeah, no, dude, thanks for coming on. And honestly, yeah, we're super excited to watch you. And yeah, dude, you're going to be a stud this year. So,
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
cool. Awesome. Well, you get back to it and appreciate it. We'll talk to you later, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, man. See ya.